transport helicopters.
It's really good on the radio.
Isn't that ready?
I just have to go get one.
Radios up as it was said in the little document.
We will sort out any arsenal shit after the briefing. I expect you all to be standing here and ready up. Alright, listen up. Briefing. Get your asses over here and listen up.
Yeah, that's briefing.
Good done. Waiting for the last couple of stragglers. Right. And good evening, everyone. You have all made the grave error of joining an op where I am the OC for the night. You're going to have to deal with that. So, the plan for tonight was going to be having Alpha and Hotel going after separate objectives, but given Alpha's numbers, they will be joining Hotel on the northern objectives initially, and we will be conducting our objectives against that. Should Alpha's numbers proceed to fill up through the night, they may return to their original plan, so we'll still be going through both. If you look on your maps, you'll see that Hotel's flight plan takes them up to the north through a series of LZs, where they will land, move through the black squares to move through and clear the area, then move on to the next LZ marker. Once they've made sure that their LZ is clear of any hostile, then they will call in a pickup and move to their next drop-off point, which will be the next marked LZ. They'll repeat this pattern all the way through to Hotel 6. From that point on, depending on the situation, I will assign you new instructions as necessary, which will probably be around moving on to a final objective relating to the town just south of the hostile line to the northeast. Just a brief over Alpha's plan. Very similar to Hotels, except they were going to do their operations in the southeastern side of the map. Alright, does anybody have any additional questions? Alright, shoot CD.
CD, just a heads up, you're really quiet.
Yeah, volume. Check your volume, CD. You're coming in.
CD, volume. Can't hear you, boss.
Yes, sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, what I was planning on doing was actually forming Apollo and Artemis into one squad rather than joining Hotel, so we could go and hit those eastern objectives one at a time rather than doing two consecutively. But if you're happy with us joining Hotel, we can do that instead. It's up to you.
If you have the manpower to continue with the Alpha objectives, then we will stick with that part of the plan.
Roger, we'll do that then.
Alright. So, just as well, I went through those. So, Alpha will still handle their objectives, but they will be doing it with a smaller unit size. Hotel will be conducting their operations as planned. Any further questions?
Just for FYI, so we've got currently 9 in Alpha and 11 in Hotel by the looks of it, so balanced-ish.
Okay. Roughly even, good. Alright, so does everybody have their pilots yet?
Hello.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, all pilots are here. That's all organised.
Alright.
One may actually be in a helicopter safe radio right now.
Yeah, so if there's no further questions, you may finish kitting up any equipment that you've forgotten and getting ready at your helos.
Alright, Green, let's get you finished up.
Mine detectors, this is a Ned op, mine detectors.
Already got one, Lord.
Good. Next thing,
Where's Red? Oh, he's right in front of me.
Right here.
Alright, Red, I'm heavy on HK.
Roger.
I've got the crystal place.
Copy.
Are you a dedicated medic?
Hey, Ned.
Alpha, all call plans.
Okay.
Good man, so Sherman's OC,
I don't
we've got
think the regular medical supplies now except bandages.
How do you want to handle it that way? Do you want to take both pilots, or do you want to just take one helo to start off with? Well, we're a combined squad.
And then swap out that back because you
I think we can go with both pilots.
Roger. Okay.
So we can sort our equipment, load some in our helicopter.
Okay, we'll go with that then. I was just thinking that it might be good to leave one helo behind for any late joiners, but yeah, we'll just handle that as they come along.
Copy.
Apollo, 3 minutes to load some more stuff on the helicopters.
Oh, yeah.
Pilots,
You're gonna need to get rid of that backpack.
Go for it.
Roger.
Do we have a medical?
our medics
be a
are
medic
covered.
if necessary. I mean, it's been a while, but I think I remember how to do it.
Do you want to do it twice now?
I can do it. Alright, do you want me to back out and select it that way? Or don't need to do that? Or...
Yeah.
You don't actually need to. You don't actually
I
need to
came in
because
as a
everyone has the
rifleman.
perms.
Would you come in now?
A rifleman?
Yeah.
Alright.
You're gonna have to get rid of that bag and grab
go
the
blue.
carry-all.
Okay.
Hey, firm.
What's up, secondary now? So you got all your medical supplies.
Henry's having some problems hearing right now.
So switch out the backpack for here
Roger.
for medic one.
Medic or carry-all, yeah. I'm getting rid of my AT round. Extra AT round.
I was having some team speak
Yeah,
problems
some extra
earlier today.
medical supplies might be useful, especially since we're going to be so far away from.
Hey.
Hey.
Henry.
Henry, if you'll go blue for me.
Let's not forget those mine detectors, and let's get to the helicopters master up there, and we'll wait.
I basically put one backup loadout from what I've got in the helicopter.
Alpha for Artemis. Good, Bob. Your helo inventory has got like a standard loadout. Can you dump all the shit that's in there that you don't need and fill it up with as much ammo and weapons that you will need tonight? So that it's available in the helo all the time. Cover.
2 first aid kits.
I'd rather have people loading up while they're on the flight than hang around an arsenal box then get loaded up afterwards. Cover.
Either one surgical kit and one pack.
Dump everything in the inventory.
Here's
and
surgical
load it up with
kit.
what you need.
Oh, packs. Yep, I got. Yep, I got two. I got 2 personal aid kits.
You only need one.
Oh, okay.
There is an arsenal crate right in front of your helo to use. You don't need to stuff from the main arsenal. Cover.
Apollo, the bit next to the helicopter is also an arsenal, so I actually don't need to go back and forth.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get to our chopper.
Flashlight.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Well, the crate has already been loaded. If needed, let me know and we can just
Oh yeah, I don't.
put it out,
I don't need to worry
take
about
what we
radio
need.
or-
As long as you got a short range radio, you don't need the long range.
Yep.
Or I should say you shouldn't need a long range.
Alright, guess we're over this way.
You got a short range radio on you?
Yeah, because it's that
Reprogram it to 155.
Hellcat and Gand, if you could get on the guns.
So Afghan desert extremists are... Afghan desert extremists. Oh, African desert.
You should be on 145. You're gonna change that to 155.
Larry, question. So,
Hotel 80, ready to roll.
Alright,
signs as soon as your guys are ready to load, get them in the helos, then call them, you know.
Alright guys, everyone happy with the loadout?
Alpha Apollo, we're all in, ready to go. Hellcat, you're on 60.
You are one man less than Atoms Apollo, so I'm going to travel with you.
By the way, Jimmy, you chose the LZ, but if you could drop us maybe just on the east side, 700 meters from the objective, I think that would be ideal for us. But if you need to make it safer, make it safer.
Say again, Space, where do you want me to put you?
Yeah, if you're looking at the map, you see the clearing on the east over there?
Yeah.
Somewhere over there seems to be quite good from my perspective.
Okay, can do.
Atoms Alpha.
Hermes 1-1, cargo loaded.
Good.
Loaded.
I'm going to be travelling the helo because they're got a lighter squad than you guys, but just let me know as soon as you're loaded because we're ready to lift now. Roger that.
Hey, Cat.
Arma is all aboard.
Hello.
Alpha Apollo.
Starting Alpha confirm we are loaded.
Just hold one, we have one more joining.
Jackal, spaceship. Get directly to the chopper southwest of your position. We have on us integrated helicopter. So you'll get your loadout once we land.
Copy that. Yeah, that's fine.
Artemis, if you are lifting to lead Apollo, I just went for one guy, so we will follow tail. Roger.
We're expecting more people, Space.
Just Jackal.
Jackal, you in? I don't hear you, Jackal, but looks like you're in. Yeah, I'm on.
Alright, let's go. Where we to go, where we to go?
Confirm you would like dropping off a little bit more north than Alpha 1.
I've moved the Alpha 1 back now, so just go for Alpha 1.
Copy that, Alpha 1.
Well, that's what you get for not doing the training.
I'm so happy to be out.
I'm happy to start doing training and doing the stuff correct execution.
Right, so happy to be in Alpha, should I say, and then just facilitate that with also not being in the UAE with spaceships and pilot.
And you should look what I did yesterday up altitude 1 kilometer.
Oh, I do like this one. I've played this map at night, actually.
30 seconds, boys. 1-1 approaching altitude. Alpha 1.
Yeah, if you overshoot in the list, it's fine, it's fine. Just don't go too much to the normal purpose way.
He's 1-1 descent. Landed.
Okay, get out and take out the crate. Have you guys got the crates?
Hermes 1-1 Alpha.
Hermes, drop Alpha.
Have you dismounted and got the crate off?
Roger, we're taking contact at the LZ, so get your boots off the ground and get us back to a safer area.
Yeah, there's a crate with an arsenal being unloaded.
Technical.
Incoming shot.
Engage the technical infrared.
Alpha team, confirm that everybody's on the ground now. Roger, so Adam is take right side, Apollo left side. Let's get a line and start moving towards that objective we're taking contact from. If anybody's got an AT and wants to take out technical.
Space from Ron.
City, did you take out the crates? I didn't see any crate in the helicopter.
Did any one of you take out the crate from the helicopter?
Negative, Ron went to all round defense.
Copy.
Alpha, Apollo.
Go for Alpha.
We don't have our resupplies with us. We need our pilot to get back to base and recover another one.
Right, okay, well let's take on this objective. As soon as this objective is clear, we'll make it the next pickup point, and
Apollo copy.
Hold on a second.
Gunners down on one technical.
I'll give you sidearm and medical stuff.
Artemis, if you want to move to the tree line to the right and Apollo tree line to the left and advance forwards, get out of this open ground. Copy that. 40mm going out. There are no friendly Vics and no friendlies and no civilians on the ground, so anything that's moving at the most is a legitimate target. Copy that.
Copy, we're going to advance with Artemis, so we are on the left, Artemis are advancing on the right. Take it slow, I don't want you to push too fast. Make sure that you advance when it's safe to do so. Eyes on technical, flanking, right to left.
Gunners down.
Apollo, be aware of your eyes on foot mobiles in the trees moving towards your location.
Apollo copy.
Apollo, we've got foot mobiles moving to our position.
We are on the line and are engaging, so just move up carefully on our left.
Reloading.
Reloading. I'm gonna dig a trench here so we can consolidate if needed.
Space Jackal, ignore.
Handcat or Gandhi, if one of you can maybe advance like 20 meters if you see a good position.
Copy.
And try to consolidate that position, if you can also dig a trench. Mine is ready in 14 seconds.
Space Jackal, due to arms, I'll focus on trench if you want.
Copy, go for it. Apollo looks like most of the contacts are down. I think it's safer to advance.
Artemis, Apollo copy. We're gonna start advancing now.
Let's advance 2 by 2, team advance.
Space Hellcat, we got infantry behind the technical 251. On my tracer.
Copy. hold the once I have a good shooting position.
Alpha, all fine. Just make sure you've got your strobes on, so you're not getting any friendly fire.
Put your strobes on as well, guys. I'm set. No eyes on comp behind the technical.
I think most have been taken out.
Contact inside of the camp.
He's gone in the tower, I think.
I think he went left of the tower. No eyes now. Oh yeah, he went up and now down. He's down.
Alright, Apollo, we're holding our position slightly north
Red team up.
of the objective.
Apollo, copy. Red team advance 100 meters.
Oscar Mike.
And Artemis are just about to enter in the camp. 150 meters northeast.
Can you just give me your current location, please?
Apollo, we are 250 meters east of the camp, well in the open.
Roger, understood. Okay, you just keep your eyes on the outside. Artemis, if you want to push in and start clearing that compound. Roger that.
Alpha, Apollo, copy.
Apollo, we're gonna stay outside
Apollo,
on
keep
the
your eyes out
east
for
and
any
we
technicals or any other reinforcements that might come in on any of the roads here.
So watch around for possible reinforcements, especially vehicles coming from west. Actually, west is unlikely.
Space Hellcat, red team at technical.
Team, hold position.
Copy.
It's actual Artemis 1-2.
Good. I'm keeping eyes east.
Yeah, I've reinserted. There's a helicopter here, but no pilot here to bring me back.
Copy, standby. Alpha Artemis. Go for Alpha. Compound is clear. My 2SC has respawned at base. There's a helicopter, no pilot. Roger, hold position. Paul, if you want to move into the Alpha RP, I'll get the helos to come in here and bring resupply and bring anybody else who's back at base. If there's any of the troops back there, let me know now.
Apollo, let's move into the RP.
Apollo, copy.
So we're going to RP Alpha 1 and we're gonna get a helicopter landing there to resupply us and take us to the next object.
Red team in compound, eyes out south.
Alright guys, I'll be AFK for just a second. Be right back.
Jackal, Space Chef.
Don't relax, guys. What we need is a wait one.
Did you salvage some equipment?
Yeah, I'm now brandishing an AK.
Copy.
Alpha Apollo. Alpha Apollo, be advised, Jackal has an AK.
Spaceship from Ron.
Apollo, sorry, I missed last, so I encountered Spartan. Can you make sure there's a clear LZ outside? Go mark it with a green marker.
Copy, will mark with a blue marker.
Fine.
LZ marked.
Spaceship from Ron.
Alpha,
Apollo, come on the north side of the camp.
Alpha,
so we secure the LZ.
Spaceship from Ron, there's a flare due east.
Copy, seen.
Alpha on both sides. My location in the middle of the compound, we have a new ammo box. Get it loaded today.
Apollo, copy.
Jackal, there's a new ammo box inside of the compound if you want to go back there to rearm. Rest of the Apollo, hold position, security around the helicopter.
Alpha Apollo, we're holding security around the helicopter. Jackal towards the Alpha 1 to rearm.
Hands up north.
Spaceship west.
Roger, understood, all heard. Arma3 have got the crate, they're going to bring it over to the helo now, so you guys can react when we get it.
Apollo, copy.
Jackal Artemis have already taken the crate, they are going to bring it next to the helicopter to rearm.
Alpha, Arma3, we're all right in the same helo. Roger, confirm, on the helo. Roger. Also, I have one more guy moving into Arma3 in just a second.
Are we all getting in that pod?
Yep, confirm.
Apollo, let me know when the crate is not ready to rearm.
Captain, going to be here in about 5 seconds.
Copy, I got.
Right, guys, get up at the helo right now. He wants to lift us out of here. Yes, I'm. Cover. Next stop.
Jackal, were you able to rearm?
Sorry. LZ Alpha 2.
Rearm quickly.
Alpha Apollo, hold on a few seconds. Jackal needs to rearm first.
Apollo start collapsing to the helicopter.
Is that what you look? And why is the crate not loaded?
Spaceship from Jackal, confirm we are.
Copy, let's load the crate. And load up.
Crate's being loaded.
Guys, get it in fast, let's get out of here, we're taking fire now. Go, let's go, let's go.
Yes.
Come first. still outside.
Jackal, get in.
Yes, all in, go, go, go.
Everyone go ahead.
Let's start.
Right. Let's go, boys.
Alpha Polo, all in.
LZ Alpha 2, LZ Alpha 2.
Flight 2, latest. Where are you?
Hi boys, we're going to LC Alpha 2 and we're gonna do a repeat of what we did here. Take it slowly, safe. That was very well done.
Alpha Apollo.
Alpha Apollo.
Can you designate someone to unload the crate and be responsible for crate for the evening so we don't get any mixed up like that anymore?
Apollo, copy.
Hellcat, can you take care of the supply crate to make sure that when we disembark you take it out as well?
Yeah, we can try.
Max 762.
We're landing in just a few seconds.
Roger.
Go, go, go. We're gonna have another helicopter coming for that supply crate. We're gonna get it loaded and then we'll advance to our objective.
Alright, Condor, come over here, grab me some NVGs real quick. Anybody else need anything real quick before we go?
Apollo, if you need anything, get it in the supply crate.
Space Hellcat, confirm you want me to load this crate in the second helo.
Affirm.
Copy.
Yo.
Nice work tonight, guys. Very stuff that. Thank you, boss.
Well, what I was, hold on, let me change my line I drew on the map. I'll put it in global.
What's your head count now for both teams?
Alpha Apollo, head count is 5 including me.
Alpha Arma's count is now 6. Okay, Artemis, do you want to get a two-man team to start scouting a little bit ahead, see what they can come up with, make sure they don't get observed, but just give us a little bit of a heads up what to expect as we're moving forwards.
team, you want to scout ahead and see what's out there. Just make sure you don't get seen.
Copy.
Yep, just stay outside as best you can, guys. If you see something, hit the deck, call us.
Fuel stop.
Better yet, call it in on 60. If you got that, you got the channel. Roger that.
Alpha Arma.
Oh, hey, my blue team's heading out. They're gonna scout ahead and call you directly on 60 if they get in. Roger, I'll take care of myself.
Helicopter coming in from the south. We're going to move southwest from here on the blue line. We'll get to the road, and from the road I think we'll have a good line of sight.
Alpha base clear, DLC.
So let's get moving. Talo is taking care of the crates.
Don't leave my way.
Alpha,
Go for Alpha.
Talo is taking care of the crates. We're starting our move to the southwest. We'll go to the road.
Understood.
Pylons want to take point?
Yeah, run take point.
Awesome.
Shots fired, space here.
Heard shots fired south. Alpha, Molo, shots fired south. Space is from there, direct south.
Roger, engage at will.
Tracer coming up at us from the southwest.
Apollo engage, contact south.
Apollo, you advise you got units to the south. 600 meters, 212.
I'll say Alpha meet C1 MA hang on the ground, one truck. C1 enemy sent with a Tor missile launcher and a number of enemy ships around the top.
On station to take reinserts in.
Alpha, some of my teams reporting Vicks are on the move a little bit west. Roger, made that power in the target, take him out. Cover it. Yeah, send to both teams.
Like
If you see
there's
anything
one
that might be
infantry
capable of
somewhere
taking
there.
on one of the helos, then take him out immediately.
Apollo, can we push left a bit, get on that rise at 140?
Looks clear now, let's push west.
I've got eyes on west 280 degrees. Looks like a base. Helos and vehicles.
Copy.
Got a clean shot on some trucks here if you got a AT.
Copy, yeah, let's do that. Alpha, Apollo.
Go for Alpha.
We have eyes on the vehicles at the enemy camp. We're gonna engage with AT from our position.
We've got a friendly west 290 degrees.
Understood, engage at will.
I'm gonna disable their MI8.
Back blast is clear.
Two friendlies. East. 311 degrees.
Friendly moving forward at the base of the hill.
I have one more shot. I'll take it on one of the trucks left.
We have a good over one position where we're at. I think we'll stay here and try to confirm.
Let's dig in
Roger,
here.
I think Artemis, so you can start pushing forwards down there and your hill if
providing
Apollo's got a good overwatch.
Ron's gonna dig a trench.
Clear back blast.
Back blast is clear.
Missile out.
Artemis, copy. Definitely, I just got back up. Stand by. We're moving in. Understood.
40 seconds.
Alpha Apollo.
Go for Alpha.
Be advised, I've seen some static mounted weapons. Proceed with caution.
Understood. Currently I've got two teams both in Overwatch, so I need somebody to start advancing. Blimus is pushing in, taking some shots there. Understood.
Are you hearing a vehicle?
No, not at this time.
Apollo, keep suppressing these positions.
Eyes on Artemis, west-northwest.
Eyes on Artemis,
Into the compound.
Is that a static launcher west?
Yes, which team is on Hill 119 currently?
I can't see.
Could be I saw static launchers.
Infantry running west, 275 degrees.
Apollo, I'm assuming that's you on top of Hill 119.
FM, that's us.
Roger. Can you start pushing now? Artemis is pushing into the compound, so you can start advancing forwards now.
Apollo, copy.
Apollo, let's start pushing in. Advance.
Got a vehicle, 279 degrees.
No eyes at the moment.
Jeep. $278 degrees.
By the way, I'm black on 8 at the moment.
Ron's got one.
Jack has one.
Hellcat 3.
Friendlies at 299 from me.
Alpha Arma.
Hold fire.
That means Apollo copy, holding fire.
That Jeep's got a gun on it, driver's still active.
Right, there's some static weapons slightly southwest of your current location next to the BMP. If you want to take yours out.
Apollo.
Copy.
Artemis Apollo.
Good.
Be advised, one of the jeeps might be active in the camp.
Friendly front.
Copy.
Apollo, keep advancing. As a friendly, I look out south.
Alpha Artemis, do any of your guys have extras?
Hellcat, do you have any extras?
Say again?
I think you can disregard.
They just blew themselves up.
Hold security around.
Got one truck alive.
Alpha, all call signs, does anybody have any explosives? Arma only has claymores.
Apollo, does one have explosives?
Hellcat negative.
Alpha from Arma, we did find a weapons cache and maybe some there.
Yeah, negative. Jackal negative.
Apollo, sit rep.
Alpha Apollo, we're holding at the objective. None of us has any explosives.
Roger.
Guys, can you hit the condor whenever you get a chance?
And watching northwest on the road.
Space watching southwest.
Jackal got eyes northeast.
Hellcat southeast.
Yay!
Hey, you want red team to cover north of the village?
Say what, Carl?
You want red team to cover north of the village on the road?
Alpha Apollo.
Go for Alpha.
Alpha 1-1.
Can we get a resupply on this position? Most of us are red or black 80.
Roger, can you pull out to the north side of the camp, about 100 meters? I'm calling in a CAS strike on this location now.
Apollo, everyone get out, move to the north 100 meters, there's gonna be a CAS strike on this location. Double time.
Alpha Apollo, copy, we're moving north.
Roger, all call signs, let me know as soon as all your guys are clear of the compound.
Apollo, confirm when you are clear from the compound. Clear at least 50 meters.
Jackal clear.
Gans clear.
Wrong clear.
Waiting, I'm last man.
Copy.
Yeah, Hellcat clear, last man.
Alpha Apollo, we're clear from the objective.
Understood. All call signs, hold cams. Hold comms.
Hold position around here.
Alpha Arma is clear.
Around the green light.
Request close air support on my location. Codes are 114037 on a map. Market is strike one. With, multiple rocket launchers and artillery, so we can bring some heavy explosives on that position.
User joined your channel.
That's right.
Make sure it's for that, guys.
Alpha, all call signs, get a nice landing strip sorted out and drop down some smoke or some colour as soon as this airstrike has been. Helo's coming in. Oh, Jesus, look at that.
Very nice.
Wow, very nice.
Apollo spread out. We're gonna have a landing zone right over here after the fireworks.
Alpha, all call signs, mark the landing zone with blue, please. Mark with blue light.
Alpha Apollo copy, marking with blue now.
Sure, Apollo colors.
Well, well, I didn't grab any green, so I brought 13 items.
Yeah, mine are all green.
Alpha Apollo marked.
Understood, thank you.
User joined your channel.
I don't know, because they used the pack on myself, and I ain't figured that one out yet. Unless I took a hit.
Alpha Apollo.
Alpha Apollo.
Did you scout any of the other two locations for LZs?
Negative, I'll do that with one.
Hilo inbound east. Hilo inbound south.
I would just confirm we are still all getting the same helo range. If only one helo comes, yes, if there's only two, we'll take it. It looks like there's two coming in. Correct.
Alpha Apollo.
Go, Bravo.
For the northernmost objective, I think that essentially there will be about 600 meters east of that location.
Seen on that blue circle, okay.
Apollo start collapsing on the helicopter.
Yeah, we'll clear the load.
Which one?
Yeah, all four times, load up, load up.
Apollo, let's all get in this helicopter.
Gimpy's on the right.
Oh, okay, alright. Let's get in Gimpy's.
Cook off on target.
Everyone get in.
Yeah, get in.
Hellcat in.
Jacqueline.
Runs in. We're all in.
Apollo all in.
Alpha, Apollo, all in.
Let's go.
I think you will go next to Alpha 3. Alpha on the blue line. Blue line mark. Boom. So hopefully we can find a good clearing in the trees at that location. There's very good carrying cover, but there might be too many trees, so
500 to LZ.
300 meters.
Oh, that looks great. Then out of 10 for the LV. All mount. Thank you.
Yeah, northwest.
Run south.
Hellcat north.
Split one.
Apollo, go for Alpha.
We're all set at LV Alpha 2.
Understood. Is both squads, are you fully armed and resupply now? Stand by.
Negative, white one.
Guys, what do you need? Do you need a key?
Let me know quickly because I'll get a helo back in with a smart box if you need anything.
Jackal's green.
Ron's got one tube of 8.
Alpha Hermes, do one or Alpha for Hermes, Apollo flight.
Apollo, let's hold position with the helicopter bank to drop us some more supplies.
Alpha, any Hermes unit on 60.
Hermes 1-1, Alpha, go ahead.
Hermes 1-1, can you return to the last LZ? We need a resupply as soon as possible.
Hey firm, 1-1,
that'll be
just enough.
LZ Alpha 3, LZ Alpha 3. Artemis, what's your situation regarding resupply? Stand by one. Alpha, Artemis is on me. Artemis, do you want to start pushing forwards and find a nice route through? Again, keep it on the down low, and then Apollo, as resupply will follow you up. Apollo, you're already in it.
Hermes 1-1, Alpha, clear to load at LZ Alpha 3.
Roger, Apollo, get your box down, everybody.
Space, there's no crates in here.
Hermes got a bit.
Hellcat, did you get any supplies?
Negative, there's no crate.
Alpha model. Apollo helicopter doesn't have an ammo crate in it. We're going to go for real.
Where in the hell is the ammo crate? Alpha for a moment, the ammo crate was in the helicopter being flown by Arma3, which I believe is Hermes 1-1.
1-2 for Alpha?
Go for Alpha 1-2.
1-2 is being flown by Aqua, so I got the crate.
Say again?
1-2 has the crate.
Stand by, guys. We need the Hermes 1-2 to get back to us.
1-2 is in the air.
Then the one
We need 1-2 down here, please. Alpha Armas have flares out west. So those flares on you or on the enemy? Can anybody get an idea of the location of the second crate? We have one tactical directly below us on the hill. On the southern side of the compound, there's a mounted machine gun with infantry south of that on the hillside. Rocky, do you have any anything to do with those? Definitely. Let's start moving, then you're free to engage, but for now just hold until Apollo are in position. Roger that.
1-2 touchdown.
Understood. As soon as they've reached the country, you can make sure it's back in and then flip. I need you to try to talk to 1-1 and find out where the other crate is.
Apollo, we have resupply. If you come to my position, let's rearm.
Alpha, Apollo will rearm.
Jackal, Hellcat, Jackal and Gant, I assume you're good?
Yeah, we.
Hellcat good.
Yeah,
Plane name is 1-1 Alpha.
Go Alpha.
Apologies for the confusion. This is my second helo. If the crate was still on the first, I lost it. I'm going back to get another 1-2, that's been on.
Understood, thank you. Thank you, 1-2, I'll see you soon.
Alpha.
Go for Alpha.
Be advised, we still have the ammo crate on the ground. I'm gonna mark the position on map and we then regroup back there and load it in the helo.
Understood. Wait one.
Apollo, let's get moving west on
Go on the hills back in to get that. I've got all sorts of comms going on in my ears right now.
Space from Ron, do you want me on point again?
FM, go for it.
Space, get your guys on the move. This is a subject. We need to get going. Alpha, Artemis Technical's moving on our location. We're having a copy.
We're moving.
Shots fired.
Okay, engage.
vehicle, north-northwest.
1-2 for Alpha.
Go for Alpha.
Could you repeat last?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you heard already that the supply box that was in the helo has been left on the ground. So if one of you two can come back and pick that one up.
Roger, I was ordered to leave. I'm on my way now.
Understood. Apologies for the confusion.
Let's try not to rush too fast. Let's not get killed stupidly.
Alpha Apollo.
Go for Alpha.
We are not taking contact, so we're pushing to the west.
Roger, push up hard. Artemis have got the enemy's attention, so keep pushing and see if you can get a good flanking maneuver on.
Alpha Apollo, copy.
Let's try to get a nice flanking.
Hellcat, come left, man.
Try to find a nice position on top of here.
Space Chef Ron, if you come more left, there's an open gap.
I'm good, thanks.
Technical 324 northwest.
Alpha 1-2.
Go for Alpha.
We've picked up the crate.
Single figure seen at the back of the tent in the middle of the compound.
Alpha for 1-1 and 1-2, check map. Next point is going to be Alpha RP3, Alpha RP3, so just position yourselves to move into that location once we're done here.
Apollo, let's advance. Take it slow, 3-3 if you can. Eyes on sniper west. On my trace.
Alpha, Artemis, did you deal with that already? Alpha Artemis, it flanked around, we couldn't keep eyes on it. Roger, then start pushing towards the main compound, let's get it. Copy that, my blue team is still on overwatch, myself and red team moving in. Understood. I'm seeing one static weapon, lots of dead bodies at the moment, so it should be set to push in now if we've got an overwatch.
Next team, it looks safe. Red team, if you want first.
Copy.
Copy.
Artemis, is that you launching 40 mics into the map? Demo. We are throwing frags over the wall just to make sure. Roger, understood. Yeah, Apollo coming up from your south, so PID now.
Apollo, we're getting in the camp right now from the south.
PID Artemis are also being in.
Friendly, behind the smoke.
Yeah, friendly south.
Are you inside the compound? Firm. Hey, firm. Okay, Apollo, if you get a perimeter around the outside for now, and we're prepare a landing spot for the helos.
Alpha, Apollo, copy.
Apollo, let's establish a perimeter outside and prepare LZ for a helicopter.
Oh, hey.
Alpha Armor's just collected one laptop and also have one portable satellite phone here.
Apollo, Ron, going up to the top of the hill northwest.
Copy.
Trying to get some signal.
Alright guys, as soon as you get down, blue team, as soon as you get down here, do a medical and weapons check.
Alpha, Apollo.
Great one.
I'm marking LZ just to the northwest of the camp. It's a tight spot, but it should be good enough.
Alpha Hermes 1112.
Go for 1-2.
Okay, bring the helos in now. We're going to lift from Alpha RP3. We're going to need to resupply when you guys get here, so as soon as you get here, we'll unload crates, do resupply before we get in, and then reload the crates.
Sounds like one of them's injured.
1-2, copy.
It's alright, Ron, only me.
Hello.
Alpha or Apollo?
Send for Apollo.
I'm seeing a marker Ron Temp on the map. Is that your marker?
White one.
Ron Spaceship.
Go for Ron.
What's the Ron temp mark on map?
Just where I am now in case I got splatted.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna remove the mark. I can see where you are.
1-2, 1 kilometer away.
Yeah, Hellcat is with Ron.
Hermes 1-1 Alpha.
Go for Alpha.
Apologies, I'm a little far away. Where do you want the LZ? Eyes on helo.
We are Alpha R3, Alpha RP3, towards 086034.
Alpha RP3, hold it.
All call signs. As soon as the helo is down, I want you to unload the crate, get everything resupplied before we get on board. Everybody resupplied before we get on board, then load the crate
We have blue lights, blue cam lights on the ground.
Okay, Alpha 1 to head for the, sorry, Hermes 1 to head for the blue chem light running on that's your LZ.
Apollo, Ron, second helicopter coming in south. Apollo, anyone needs to resupply? If you don't, let's wait out for our helicopter.
Hermes 1,
Ron 3.
Loaded crate. Wait one. Your helicopter here, I'm asking for my helicopters. You should be here. You're supposed to be back at camp, my friend.
who are you talking to?
1, 2, that's enough.
Apollo, let's hold around the LZ. Hermes 1-1 should be coming for us shortly.
Hermes 1-1 touchdown at LZ Alpha 3.
Hermes 1-1 Apollo.
Go for Hermes 1-1.
Expecting you at Alpha RT3 west 600 meters.
All heard, my mistake. En route.
LZ is marked by blue lights, blue cam lights.
Very firm, blue cam lights.
Get ready to bug back to helo.
We can go on to the next objective direct from here. It's all open ground, but can't see that the helo's going to be on again safely.
Alpha Apollo, copy. We're just gonna reload the crate with the helicopter and then we'll move on to it.
Understood. Is everybody fully rearmed, yeah?
Apollo, good.
I was green. I'll load the crate on the helo just a second. Helo is loaded on the crate. I should say crate loaded on the helo.
Apollo, we're gonna keep moving on foot next objective, so we're gonna go south-southwest.
Okay, Alpha, all squads start moving out to the next objective.
Apollo, copy.
Apollo, let's follow the blue line marked on map.
Apollo.
Good.
I've marked my route with the blue line on map, so that will be on your left, I suppose.
Got it.
0-1 degrees.
Shots coming in at the helicopters. South.
Yeah, Sin, let's get up to the next hill, and we should get eyes on.
Is it just me or is it getting like really light now?
Yeah, it's getting much lighter. Looks like dawn.
Yeah, it's midnight, so it shouldn't be, but what the hell. It's Africa.
Taking fire. There must be a sniper somewhere. Apollo, proceed with caution to the top of the hill.
Apollo, run about to crest on my belly.
Apollo. Go problem. We're reaching the top of the hill. We should get eyes on contact.
Southwest,
shortly.
one technical, lights on.
Understood. Let me know what you find.
Copy Alpha. We currently have eyes on 1x technical south.
Jackal Space. Space Jackal, 3 technicals at 215.
Yeah, additional BTR 208.
I've got an incoming squad.
Alpha Polo. Go for Alpha. We're counting at least 3x technical and 1 BMP bearing 200 from our position.
Understood. Hold fire on those as soon as pick a target each. Coordinate with Artemis when you fire. Open fire on those vehicles one at the same time.
Pick your targets, take time picking targets, and get ready to engage on my command.
I have complete overwatch of the entire area.
Space Hellcat, I have 2 times 2 BTR.
BMPs. Roger, how many of you guys have you got with AT?
Yeah, I am seeing thermals for 3 times 3 BTRs.
Copy.
Alpha.
Do we want to take the technical gunners first? Because they're heavy.
We've got 3 times 3 BTRs on thermals.
Take your time to dig in.
When you say on thermals, you mean locked with Titan or something?
No, eyes on.
Space Jackal, infantry squad moving up
Okay,
180
so again,
from us.
Artemis and Apollo, get your AT guys locked onto targets, BMPs as priorities as soon as everybody is ready to fire, coordinate and fire together. Take out the heaviest vehicles in one go.
Alpha Apollo, copy. I suggest that we strike in 1 minute so we have time to pick targets.
Roger. Artemis, if you start with a target on the furthest right, and Apollo, you start with a target on the furthest left, and then move to the centre.
Alpha Apollo, copy.
Alpha, I have one marked on the rightmost BTR, another one marked on the second BTR.
The targets to the most to our left, and then work our way to the right.
Space Jackal, we're being flanked Bravo 0. Range.
Alpha have eyes on 1 vehicle.
Alpha Apollo, we're being flanked 140 from our position. We'll have to engage shortly.
Apollo, get ready to engage the armored vehicles. Get ready in 15 seconds. Apollo, engage the moving BTR.
Guys, fire. Guys, give me a count on what vehicles you're taking down. I want to call in air support, CAS strike as soon as it's clear for them to move in.
Jackal on medical.
Alpha from Arma3. Copy Alpha. Engage multiple vehicles. Still not down. Also taking heavy casualties. Roger, pull back, get yourselves into cover, get yourselves reorganised and rearmed, and for now, Apollo, just keep overwatch. I will call in air support.
Can reload.
Cover that.
Can't hit, could use a medic.
Yeah, I'm with Space at the minute.
I'll come to you, Gant. Get on your belly, man, I'm hot to you. I'm behind the sandbags. Yeah, that goddamn BTR's late me up.
I'm going to die.
Apollo. Go for Alpha. Angelo's back on comms.
Apollo, we're taking contact from the southeast.
I've seen one BMP that is mobile moving southwest and northeast in the valley.
Friendly's on there.
Southeast, no, engage contacts.
I see IR strobes there.
Yeah, CIR do. The ones I'm shooting don't have IR.
Roger that.
Kill a BTR somewhere if you see it, I can shoot it down.
User joined your channel.
Artemis 1 IC3 needs research. Back to Artemis, please, boss.
Apollo, Ron, anybody got eyes on the BTR?
They're going to brought in on the next helo. Apollo.
BTR, in the camp is cooking off. Copied.
The Space Jack will be advised you have got a tourniquet on.
Reload.
Copy, not.
Service 2-1 on 60, I copy.
Hermes 2-1, got you loud and clear. I have a target for you, marked on map as Alpha RP4, town of Katumbi. We have multiple BMPs in the area and multiple football mobiles.
Myself,
You can come in and take a swing through and engage targets of opportunity.
Anyone's got eyes on the Hellcat?
Confirm all
Yeah, with Hellcat now, got
northeast
fools
of
bringing it
target.
back.
Yeah, I'm waking up.
All friendly troops are on the hillside on the ridge line, north, directly north.
Well, where the hell is everything?
I need a medic on run coming in, northeast, southwest.
Copy.
Alpha, all call signs, hold your positions, CAS strike is coming in.
Jacqueline map.
Copy.
Apollo, hold positions on this hill. There's a gas strike coming in. Special green. Engaging BTR.
If anybody's got eyes on whatever it is that's engaging that helo, please take it out.
Two coming in again, west.
Black on 80.
Understood too, we're currently engaging, well, it looks like a heavy machine gun that was engaging you as you came out. Just watch your six.
Yeah, but that's coming in fast.
Car is engaging, Les is on, Les is on.
Using gas on that BTR.
Where is this BTR?
Alpha.
South, 206 degrees.
On your current AT situation.
452 meters, Jacob.
Apollo, ammo status on 80.
Rob's gonna stick coming back.
Hellcat has 1 round Metis.
Alpha from Arma, I believe we're fixing to use our last round.
Range, 2
just check out BMP if you can. I think somebody did.
Apollo, we've got 1 light round and 1 Metis round left.
Roger, use your Metis on that BM, it's currently active inside the town.
Hellcat, can you use your Metis on the remaining BTR?
Yeah, give me a bearing.
And then as soon as that, he's going to start pushing down into the valley.
Seen.
2 coming around. 461 degree. 461.
Understood too, we're currently trying to engage the BMT. There's BMP still active in the AO.
Comfort, be advised, I don't have an IHUD on this. Yeah, best can.
Hellcat Black 18.
Right, take a shot at that.
Drop down that BMP, it's hard to kill.
Apollo, we're gonna take also a shot with the light 86 remaining.
Yeah, everything you've got, I want to get down there, and it's the only thing that's holding us up right now. Can we also engage you 40 miller?
Ron, you're engaging?
Hermes 2-1, there's 1 BMP that's still active. We're trying to engage. If you've got anything that can take it out, would be appreciated. And there you go.
Space from Ron, I've been down, having medical. Looks like that's CVANT. Confirm effect targets.
Wait one.
Jackson, is everyone up?
Thank you, we're off. You can free to return to camp.
Copy that. Going off net, 60 net.
Dead juggles on my position.
Finish this.
I'm down. Need help.
Oh wait.
Alpha, Arma3, follow sit rep. Iris is on the move.
I'm with your space, but we're not secure.
Yeah, dude.
I'm on space.
Yeah, dude.
Alpha, follow, sit rep.
I'm hit.
Copy, I'm just trying to get space back.
Got space here.
Alpha Apollo 1-2, sit rep. Artemis, I'm not sure. You might be on your own now. I don't know what's going on with but keep pushing in there. I think most of the heavy stuff has been taken down now, so just advance as you can.
Roger, we're on.
What's back up, man?
Yeah, just be aware there's potentially nobody covering your back right now.
Snipers are
Check, blue team's still up on the ridge. I had one man that was still down.
Apollo, Roger,
But
headshot
myself and racing are
sniper.
pushing in.
What about me?
no eyes on him though.
Spartan.
Give me that beat.
Runs up.
Oh, yeah, that didn't end well.
Alpha.
Go for Alpha.
We're doing medical. We got flanked. Most of us went down. We're good now.
Roger, Artemis have pushed in down the hill. We are currently engaged.
Yeah, all Apollo. If anybody can hear me, I've died. I'm back at base.
Moving down.
Roger that.
Yeah, is Space Chef back up? Yeah, can I get a helo insert? I'm at TFA base.
Make sure you do a good sweep of that building that's got the flags on it, see if you can find anything of interest in there. Apollo, go for Alpha.
Can we get one of the helos back to base to take Hellcat for insert?
Roger. I think Hermes 1-1 and 1-2 are on net, so they should have picked that up.
Tell me where we're at, man. So hotel's done their part.
Copy on.
Alpha Artemis compound is clear and secure. Understood, Artemis, good work, thank you.
Is that helo friendly?
What is that mill that's landing there? Why is there MI8 landing in the middle of the...
Engaged, it's an MI engaged.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah, waiting for a helo.
one more time that's left. Do you pretty much stop at 2 hours?
Yeah, I think I think most objectives have been done. But it's what, 10 to 9 UK time, so it's not long.
Did we get rid of tanks we had southeast?
That helo inbound.
Well done, guys. The sniper.
Alpha.
Go for Alpha.
Yeah, which squad are you with?
Contacts, but there might still be one sniper somewhere.
Come on here now.
Roger, if there is, then try and track him down, take him out once a couple of helos in, get us out of here, so don't want to do that with a sniper.
Southeast
sniper, but we've seen shots taken at the helicopter coming from the south-southeast.
Everybody get pulled back to the helo for now, get yourselves resupplied. Wait one.
Let's pull back to the helicopter and resupply.
Apollo copy.
Roger, we have a helo on the ground right now, we're just resupplying and then we'll be ready to lift.
Let's resupply at the helicopter.
Alpha, Apollo copy.
How you doing, mate?
Right.
Apollo from Arma3.
Set for Apollo.
What's your current location?
Our current location is 200 meters northeast of your position.
Copy. Due south of you somewhere is a contact that engaged the helicopter. Alpha from Artemis.
Position. But it might be too far for us.
Artemis Apollo, that contact might be too far.
Spread out, spread out.
Copy.
Yeah, we have a Toad Cat outside. Should we pick him up? Take him to...
Yeah. Hold a second. I've got 4 comms on going on right now. Just wait a second.
There's active manpad somewhere, guys, so if you can be on the lookout for everything. Well, I don't want to bring any more helos in here while there's active manpad around.
Apollo, take.
There we go.
Guys.
Boom.